Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. I have a Trader Joe's haul for you guys. I went back. I did it. I'm a little early in the month, or towards the end of the month, I mean, of this challenge I've been doing this month of the low spend food challenge. So I know it's not fully the end of the month yet, but I'm kind of calling it quits early because I miss shopping here for you guys. I do. And the truth is, I do still have food. I could still stretch out one more week and make it work. I could, but I will give you kind of some overview shots too of what is really left. You will notice that the pantry is pretty bare bones, other than some pastas that of course you could pair up with stuff. It's pretty bare. It is. And snack foods, it's like really nothing. And my kid's like looking at it like, what? But with that, I think we did a really good job for the first time ever doing this and actually getting through our stuff. Our freezer for sure looks like crazy bare in comparison to what it was, which is nice. So I think we did really well. You know, I do still have a good amount still too of like protein powders and that kind of thing. I still don't need to purchase those. I probably still won't need to even next week. So that's really good. I'm just trying to think like, have I really saved a lot of money this month from doing it? I don't really know. To be honest, I think maybe a little bit. We've definitely eaten out far less and try to get through exactly what we have here. So that for sure saves money. But as far as the true grocery bill goes of like when I stocked up in the beginning of the month, and if you were to like spread that out over the course of like 4 to 5 weeks, I think it kind of was one of the same. But it really did, again, just let us get through stuff and not waste it. So that's good. That's really good. But I think more so, I would look at this challenge instead of so much a low spend challenge as more of a true like pantry or freezer challenge of like really challenging yourself to get through the things that you have. I think that's more of what this really could be good for. Those are just some of my thoughts, but I am back, guys, and I have a Trader Joe's haul for you guys to kind of restock up. But with that, I would like to say, I only spent like just over 100, I think it was. And I'll put the prices with everything like I always did in the past. It's like old times, nostalgia, thumbs up. But I think I did pretty good, even though like our fridge is bare, our pantry is bare. I think we did a good job still. And it was just me and my kiddo, and he grabbed, of course, some of his favorite like snack things like chips. I'm like, that's my boy. And so it was good. It was good to be back and back in our element. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this haul. And I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend, and I will see you in the next video. Enjoy, guys. Mwah. Okay, so I just put everything out. I don't really have it in any particular order, but let's just go. Let's just do it. So I will tell you too, I really didn't notice, since I haven't been there in like 4 weeks or so, I didn't really notice too many new items for like spring. Now that's not to say they don't have them, but maybe not so many that are vegan friendly. So if I saw something new, I didn't stay with it too long because it wasn't, you know, a vegan friendly one. So anyway, I didn't really see nothing new, but that's okay. It was still good to be back. Anyway, I did go ahead and get a thing of chips here. Like I said, my kiddo loves these, and he grabbed them. I was like, go ahead, go nuts. And so I got some of those, and then some of these veggie sticks as well. He likes those a lot, so we got some of those. I really like these. This is a snack for me. I love these seed and bean medley. Basically, it is just a blend of all of these here. And I love my favorites, like the big corn nuts. I think they're the Inca ones, they call them. They're so good. But I really like this. It's just like a crunchy little snack. Like I said, chips are my demise. I've always told you that. But if I can replace it with something a little bit better, I'll do that just to get that crunch, you know? But yeah, the macros on here really aren't too bad too. You get some protein from it as well. They're really good. It's like a blend of corn nuts and sunflower seeds tasting like the peas. You don't even taste that it's a pea. It just tastes like a sunflower seed. It's very salty and delicious. Got some brown rice cakes. Kiddo loves these. We eat them too, but they're more so for him. Loves those. Now, I did kind of probably show in the overview too of what's left. I do still have some of these builder bars. These are the new obsession, guys, the Cliff Builder protein bars. delicious. Now, it's funny, they only had at Trader Joe's where you could buy them individually, which is cool. And they only had this chocolate peanut butter, and then they had the chocolate mint ones, which is funny because that's the combo pack that Costco sells, which is where I purchased them last. Nate's really gone through the peanut butter ones. I prefer the mint ones, but these are really good too. I've had a couple of these as well. But we're completely out of the peanut butter, but still have a few mint ones. So I just went ahead and got 4 of these peanut butter ones. I believe they have different flavors. Now, there's tons and tons of Cliff Bars, tons. But the Builder's Protein one is like the line within the Cliff Bar that we have been really into. Now, be careful though, because I want to say like their normal Cliff Bars, the originals, I don't believe are vegan, or at least not all of them, but these ones are. So I just don't want to like confuse you guys and you see the Cliff name and think they're vegan, and they may not be. So just double check. But yeah, these Builder ones are, and I want to say they have more flavors in this too, but it was just kind of funny that Costco and Trader Joe's only had those 2 for the Builder's one. Anyway, 20 grams of protein in it. I kind of talked about this in my last little Eat With Me video I showed with you guys last week, and I had talked about like I was really enjoying these, but I didn't really know, you know, in comparison to my Nugo Slim Bars that I love and still have a good amount of, and I will continue to eat. I didn't know, like macro wise, they are quite different, and I didn't know if I would stick with these, but gosh, we've been really loving them. But let me just kind of show you the macros since I didn't go over them specifically, just so you know, like again, this may not be for everyone because they are pretty high, and I think that they are meant to be more of a meal replacer than anything else. Whereas those Slim Bars, if they're meant to be a meal replacer, that's never been a thing for me. That's just been my treat of the day. So anyway, but you'll see here, and I think the mint ones are pretty much identical, but 280 calories for this whole thing. I mean, it's decent size, but it's not like massive. 10 grams of fat. 29 carbs. I will say too, I mentioned before that the sugar, you know, count in it it's there, and 20 grams of protein. That's pretty good, but I don't know. I've been really enjoying them, but again, we'll see as time goes. Do they agree with my waistline? We will see. Anyway, I did go ahead and get some more hemp seeds. I usually purchase them at Trader Joe's. I feel like they're pretty much the best price there for them, and we are completely out of them. This is stuff that we definitely really went through this last month and finished up. So got some more of those. These are great for omegas, delicious. They really do taste like sunflower seeds in my opinion as well, if you've never had them before. Now again, we kind of like ran low on sauces and that kind of stuff, and so I went ahead and got some soy sauce. Soy sauce is not something I really use too often. I actually prefer coconut aminos because I actually like the sweetness that comes with it. But Nate kind of does prefer soy sauce if he had his like way. And this is the reduced sodium one. And so I got one of these for him. And I did go ahead and get a coconut aminos more for me. We are completely out of these. And I think I bought like 4 at a time or something, and we're completely out anyway, but got another one of those. I figure though, I don't need to go and buy in abundance like I did at the beginning of March, because I'll be back to grocery shopping next week for you guys again. So it was a little weird. It was like part of me wanted to go, oh, I need to stock up, but I really don't need to if I'm going to be back week to week. So anyway, just kind of funny. I was like catching myself in the store doing that. I also picked up another red wine vinegar. We're completely out of this. Now, I had shown on one of our weekly like meal ideas with like the low spend challenge, Nate makes this delicious like peanut sauce, and we didn't have any of this red wine vinegar, and we used like rice vinegar. It was good. It was delicious, but he says this is much better in it, so I got that for the next time we make it. Anyway, we're completely out. Got 2 lemons. Now, it's funny, right when I walked in, they had asparagus for like a good bunch, like a good size of it for like $1.99. It was awesome. But they were super, super skinny and didn't look very good. They really didn't. But my intent was to get asparagus because you guys know we've been just really on a kick with it recently, but it just didn't look good there. But I ended up getting the lemons thinking I would get the asparagus and never got the asparagus. I'll have to find something else to do with the lemons. Anyway. completely out of nutritional yeast, and Nate has really been complaining about that for the last week. So I got another one of those. He loves to have this in a scramble, like a tofu scramble. Loves it. Really good. So the next thing I got was this 10-minute farro. Thank you so much to Miss Betty, because I had no idea that Trader Joe's even carried farro, and they do, and it's down at the bottom, like bottom shelf, not very visible really, at least at ours. And they have farro and barley, and this is like the 10-minute quick cooking one, so that's kind of cool. So I got some of that. We love to put it in soups. Next thing I got was this big old basket here of strawberries. They look really, really tasty. They're really, really big ones too, which I like, and they look good. Now, I have had sometimes in the past where they look good on top and then they're like moldy and gross in the middle. It's happened from Trader Joe's, in fact, but I kind of gave these a little turnaround and they do seem to be okay, but I'm like extra cautious now. Anyway, got those. Also got a little bag here of carrots. You guys know the drill though. We eat a lot of carrots here, so this will just get by for a little bit longer. We do have some left, but I'm sure I'll be getting more within the week still. Got a thing of Ezekiel bread. We have like a little bit of bread left, the squirrely bread from Silver Hills, but we are like completely out. Aside from that, I think we have like this much left. And so I got this. This is a great alternative too. Now keep in mind, this is not gluten-free. Sometimes it can be a little bit overbuy gluten-free bread and you think that's what it is, but it's not. One, sprouted is just a little bit better for you, but it's definitely a lower carb option. I have noticed. I want to say this is like 14 carbs per slice, which for bread really isn't so bad, you know? Yeah, 14 plus 3 is from fiber, and 80 calories per slice, which is pretty standard too for most. So I just like to get this when you have that craving, you want some toast or something. It's an option that's a little bit better. So that's really the reason I get it above anything else, really. Even though, again, sprouted is better, I'm not even really caring about that. That's the truth. Anyway, got some bananas too, just a little bundle here. And I also went ahead and they had this bag of Honeycrisp apples. Honeycrisp apples are super expensive here when they're not in season. It is insane. And it never fails. I always seem to want them when they're not in season, but these were actually a really good price, so I went ahead and grabbed some of those. My kiddo loves apples too. Got a thing of romaine hearts here, and we'll probably get a little bit more throughout the week as well. And also got a thing here of zucchini. I normally get organic when I can, and I just realized, I don't know why, I was always really good about getting organic zucchini too, but lately, I think I did this the last time too, I keep forgetting and grabbing what I see first, which is just the regular. Not the end of the world, but just not something I typically do, unless I don't have an option, you know? But anyway, I got some zucchini here, and I got some cremini mushrooms for Nate. He loves those, so got those. I don't do mushrooms, but he loves them. And then I also, you might notice, Kim, they gypped you. There's like, it's not full. No, I just ate oatmeal before I started filming this, and I had to have them. Anyway, I got myself some blueberries. You know the drill. They go on my oats every single day. I have like half a cup of blueberries. It just is what it is. And I had to steal some from here. So got the blueberries though. Got a thing of unsweetened soy milk. This is what we've been really doing lately instead of flax milk or almond milk. The flax milk with added protein is awesome. Love the macros on it, but it's pretty pricey. Now, regular flax milk is pretty much like regular almond milk as far as the macros go, where it's lower calorie, which is good, but it doesn't really offer much else as far as like protein and that kind of thing, which is something I just kind of look for when I can. So anyway, we've been doing soy milk for a couple months now, and we're totally fine with that too. And it is a little bit cheaper. So got that. And then this, I think, has been around a while, guys. I just haven't, I don't believe, tried it. Or if I have, it's been a long time. But this is just kind of a basic like coffee creamer. It's made with soy, but it's not even like a flavored one or anything. But I gotta admit, I used to be someone that would just put in some milk into some coffee, which I'll still do if that's the option. But I've gotten a little bit spoiled where I do like the creaminess of actual creamer. I used to think like, why does it really matter? I'm like, no, it is different. It is. So I thought I would just try this out. And then kind of onto some of the frozen items I got one bag here of edamame in the pods. And I also went ahead, I don't know why, it just looked good to me this time, but the stir-fried vegetables here, you get pea pods, bean sprouts, bamboo shoots, soybeans, water chestnuts, carrots, and mushrooms. I'll just pick out that little mushroom right there. But otherwise, it looks really good to me, and I'm going to have that just with something sometime this week, I think. It just, I don't know, maybe even today. It just sounds good. Got that. And then picked up some more of these high-protein veggie burger patties. I think I have one left right now, but you only do get 2 in here, but I like to just have these in some wraps or on a salad even. I really like just, again, finding ways to up my protein where I can, and these are pretty good, not bad. So I mentioned to you guys on yesterday's vlog, I had shown my grocery list for today, and it said chicken strips, and I told you guys that it was the chickenless chicken strips that are normally in their frozen food section at Trader Joe's. Well, I could not find it again. I mentioned that too. I have not seen it there. I think it might be officially like discontinued now. I don't know. Personally, I didn't think they were that great, but Nate loved them. And I looked for him, but they were not there. So I went ahead and got this instead, which I love this. This is so good. They're little chicken pieces, obviously chickenless, but chicken pieces that come with a sauce on the side. So I just air fry the pieces separately and then add the sauce when it's done. Oh my goodness, you guys, so good. Love this. Love this paired with broccoli. I just think it's really good together. And then we've been on a kick going through a lot of this cauliflower gnocchi because we had a good amount in our freezer. And so we've been eating a lot of this recently, but I've been really enjoying it. So I'm like, well, I want another one. Now I'm officially out. I want more. So I got one of those. I will tell you though, I did not see the cauliflower stir-fry rice there, which I love. And I did not see it. And I really hope that was just like a one-time thing because I would love to have that again. So we'll see. I'm going to keep my eye out. And then I just got 2 boxes, one for upstairs, like in our room, and one maybe down here somewhere for just tissues because allergy season is amongst us. I don't really suffer from allergies too much myself. I mean, maybe a little bit, but not, I wouldn't classify myself as someone with allergies. Nate, however, and the kiddo, sweet Lord. Lord help us because they are horrible with allergies in the spring. It's terrible. So anyway, got a couple boxes of that. And I also went ahead, this was something new. Again, nothing really stood out as being super new to me this time, but I tried to see what I could find that might have been something at least I haven't tried before. The Peruvian style chimichurri rice with vegetables. I've never tried this, so let me know if you've had it before. I did notice like a few frozen food things that kind of like caught my attention, and they like said vegetable ones or whatever, and they like had eggs or milk in them. So I'm like, dang it. And I'm totally kidding, guys. I just checked the thing again and there is milk in this. Dang it, usually they'll put like contains milk or egg or whatever. Okay, I messed up, I'm sorry. This is not technically vegan, my bad, I'm sorry. Please don't buy that if you eat vegan or plant-based too, and I messed up. So see, that's the problem sometimes with like the vegetable ones. That's awesome, they have that, but I don't think, there's no meat in this or anything, but it's just vegetarian then. Anyway, messed up. See, I got to get back into my rhythm, guys. I've been out of it for a while and I just totally missed that. My bad. Anyway, got the black bean and corn enchiladas. I mentioned these to you on my vlog. I love these. I think they're really, really good. Nate's not the biggest fan of them, but I really like them. So that's just a quick meal for me to go to. Pretty low calorie too, if you eat the whole thing, which I do. And so I like to have that on hand just for those days. My kiddo loves these big rigatoni noodles. I don't know why, he just does. He loves to just have these basically by themselves. I'm like, okay, you know, we all eat like the lasagna noodles, and the one you don't use in the lasagna, you just eat. Yeah, that's him with these. Anyway, got a thing of those. And then he also wanted, my kiddo wanted these Smart Dogs. He loves these veggie hot dogs by Light Life. So he picked those out. And then I went ahead and got another 6-pack of these little guacamoles. I like these. These are pretty good. One of you had mentioned before when I bought them that they were a little salty in your opinion. And I didn't really get that from it, but I'm kind of curious if maybe every batch might be slightly different here and there. So I'm kind of like, okay, well, I liked it before, but will I like it this time? We'll see. But I like to have those just to add some fats to my meals from time to time, whatever it is I'm having. Got those. And then we are completely out of butter. So we got the Earth Balance butter. This is vegan, and my kiddo likes to have that like on pancakes and stuff. But yeah, that is everything. So I think I did pretty good. Aside from that, sorry. And I will be set for the week again. So really, I didn't even go like crazy. Like I said, even though I'm kind of done with this challenge, I'm still not gonna like look to buy way more than I really need to, you know? Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching as always. And I will see you guys very, very soon.